Folks, this is a 2017 Toyota Highlander Limited Edition. It's got 121,000 miles. We're going to walk around this vehicle. I just want to introduce myself. This is Jeremiah here at Drive Hub, formerly Josh's All Under 10 at 1350 North Cable Road here in Lima. And with every purchase of our vehicles, you get a 3-month, 4,500 mile limited factory warranty, limited powertrain warranty on the vehicle, covering 100% parts and labor. But I want to go around this vehicle and point out a couple things before we go inside. It is a all-wheel drive edition. It does have a hitch receiver on the bottom. There's little dots across the bumper. That's your proximity alert. So as you back up to objects, it'll beep faster until it's a solid tone, telling you to stop. You do have the cross rails on the top if you are going to be transporting extra things on maybe on a long family trip. Fog lights there at the bottom of the vehicle. And then we have our daytime running lights with the LEDs running along the bottom lip of the eye of the 8 high intensity discharge headlights. All right, side and turn signals in the vehicle. It does have cameras, looks like on the bottom. Of course, the mirrors do break away. They can break off too if you drive fast enough, but they break away otherwise. We have a blind spot detection on the vehicle that lets you know that somebody is in your blind spot, so that way you don't turn into that lane. It also comes with what's called rear cross traffic alert. So think I'm at Walmart pushing my cart this way and maybe you didn't see me. Beep, 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 beep. It lets you know that I'm coming on this way. Let's go ahead and go on the inside of the vehicle. You can actually pop the glass open there too. Power liftgate. We have all-weather mats. This is a Velcro attachment for it. Let's go ahead and get in here. And we do have our storage in the back with our tools back here too. This looks like electronics for the tailgate actually are attached in here. Didn't realize those were there. That's good to know that they're attached. And then we have our third row, which is pull, and it can lean back, but it can also drop down to give room for cargo space. In the back, you do have cup holders on both sides for both passengers. And there is the ability to put a privacy shade right there and across the back to hide everything in the back as well. Let's go ahead and give that a drop. Passenger rear. All of our adjustments for our seats has your different options. We'll go over that in just a second. Bottle holders. You also have your automatic rear windows, and then rear sunshade to hide the sun from blinding eyes. Right there we are. We do have a regular plug-in AC current, and then 2 USB ports down here, as well as automatic climate controls for the folks in the rear. They can have their own climate controls. Cup holders there. And then as far as the seats, there's a couple ways to move the seats. One way, there's a lever back here that will make it fold and slide forward for easy access. Or you also have a bar down here to scoot it forward or back. And then we have a 1-2 process. So I can do 1, 2, make it lay flat, so that way we can have our cargo go all the way across. Passenger front seat, power seats. We got our books for the vehicle. Let's go ahead and see the goodies on the inside and finish up the video here. It does have memory seats for the driver, depending on for 2 different drivers, and all 4 doors or windows rather are going to be your automatic windows, and then otherwise power windows, power locks, and so on. We do have an extension for the seat cushion, so that will extend that out for long trips, and then you have lumbar support for the driver too for those trips on your lower back. We not only have automatic lights, but we also have automatic brights for the vehicle. So if you see someone coming down the road and you have your brights on, it'll dim down your brights until they pass and then pop them back on. The auto start stop feature can be turned off on the vehicle. And then your liftgate button right there. Proximity, that's the little dots there on the back rear bumper. That can be turned off if you don't like the beep, beep, beep. And then we also have our rear windshield wiper. Most important feature every vehicle has to have, though, folks, is your sunglass holder. We got that. You got a little extra so you can see what the folks in the back are doing. And then for storage, this slides down too. There we go. Removable tray. Otherwise, pretty deep storage. Heated and cooled seats for driver and passenger. And then a number of different options here we can choose for different kinds of terrain with the all-wheel drive system. And then your hill descent assist and so on are all down here. Let me clean my lens because I can see it's getting a little foggy. And then we have auxiliary port, 12-volt power adapters, lots of them, 3 of them down here. or excuse me, USB ports, and then a 12-volt power adapter down here. Dual automatic climate control in the vehicle, so we can set it and forget it. And moving on up, we do have our infotainment system, backup camera, AM, FM, XM satellite radio, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and sometimes you get a CD if you're lucky. Hey, we got a CD this time. There we go. We'll leave that in there as a surprise. Anything else to go over? Of course, our sunroof. Let's go ahead and see that work. It does work. There's no stains around the edge. It's very clean. And then we also have what's called HomeLink. You can pair up your garage door to the vehicle, so you can just press the button to open up your garage. Extends all the way out. Vanity mirrors and lights. Oh, steering wheel is important to go over, so let's hit that. This is a tilt and telescopic steering wheel, so you can put it right where you want it to go. On the left-hand side, we have volume changer, channel changer, AM, FM, XM, voice command, answer and hang up. And on the right-hand side, we have the ability to change our computer up here, but it also has the lane departure warning system, so that will alert you if you are crossing lanes without turning your turn signal on. It'll beep at you. And then you have your forward collision alert too. So forward collision alert, by design, you're driving along, someone's in front of you, maybe you get distracted looking behind you, but you know what? They just stopped in front of you. You didn't notice. The vehicle did notice that. So what's going to do is throw up a bunch of alerts on here to get your attention. And if you don't react and hit your brake, it's going to try to mitigate that impact itself. That's typical. All right, but yeah, I think that's a bit on the vehicle. If there's anything in particular you'd like to see that I did not cover on here, feel free to, got your old blank handles, give me a call or a text. It's 419-890-8793. Again, this is Jeremiah at Drive Hub, formerly Josh's All Under 10, here on Lima and Cable Road. Thank you for watching.